Today on the channel, hot off the truck, Mattel Elite Survivor Series 2020. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again, and today we're unboxing the Survivor Series Elites from Mattel 2020 edition. Survivor Series Elites are always an interesting thing every year, as we never know when they're coming out, we never know who they're exclusive to or if they're exclusive to somewhere. Sometimes we think, hey, these are an online exclusive. Sometimes we think, hey, this is Walmart exclusive. And then in 2020, it seems to be, hey, are they Target exclusives, as Targets are starting to show stock on these in certain parts of the country already. I picked mine up from Ringside Collectibles. That's where I grabbed these, and I got these this week. So they came into Ringside and shipped the same week. So there you have it. So I got these four there. Always interesting, always kind of a subset that, I don't know, it's hit and miss. I guess if you want it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. There's always a couple of new ones and maybe some repaints in there. So let's get down to it. Let's talk about each one. We'll go through each four like we always do and see what we think. First up, we're going to go with Kane. Look at that. Pretty cool Kane, I think, for the most part. A few inaccuracies, I believe, from what I've read. And one thing you notice, on the little fire kind of on his chest, that should be a see-through. Instead, it's paint. Kind of hard to do, though, so it doesn't bother me that much. He does come with a Survivor Series chair. That's a nice touch there, I believe. Yeah, it's just a regular Survivor Series chair, not numbered or anything like that. It doesn't say anything more about it. But Kane, you got the new packaging for the Survivor Series. I always enjoy these new packaging. Really breaks up the difference of the regular Elite line when these come out. Very similar to the WrestleMania packaging. It always looks a little different on the shelf. There's Kane on the side. That's a pretty good glamour shot if you ask me. And then you got a little in-ring shot from this era right there. And then, of course, you got the back. There's the whole four-man lineup down below. I'm not sure what the case breakout is on this. I wouldn't be shocked if it's two of each. I don't know for sure, though. There's Kane on the back. Let's read the back, see what it says. From Parts Unknown, one of my favorite places to visit this time of year. Weight 323 pounds, 7 feet tall, WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, WWE Tag Team Champion. The Big Red Machine joined Team WWE in a winner-takes-all match against Team Alliance at Survivor Series 2001. So there you go. This one is different enough from all of our other Mattel Kanes. You guys know we've got a lot of Kanes over the years. And this one is different enough where I think it warrants everybody to get this maybe, or at least you're more than casual collectors to get this one. That's my opinion at least. But yeah, let's take a look. True effects, all the usual stuff on the top. Nothing too special there, but let's see what's going on with Kane inside here. See what all the fuss is about, as they say. First look at the background, if I can get it out. First, see you later. Uh-oh. Almost got my boy Lemmy down there. Just a red, yellow, blue background. NXT, Raw, SmackDown. Very cool. See you later. Alright, we got our Survivor Series chair. I don't see any paint issues on the first look here. There he is in the old plastic prison. Got the two hands, the extra chair, of course. Pop these out. These out of the way. Can never have enough chairs. There you go. See you later. So, I mean, it's your typical Kane. Very reminiscent of Hall of Champions. I think it's probably the same body style. We've got this figure a few times over the years. You guys all know it. I don't want to say it's not exciting. It's exciting, I guess. It's a different Kane than what we had. A few inaccuracies, but not bad. I don't fault those inaccuracies. I don't know how they could get the see-through there just 100% correct. I think that'd be a tough task for them to do. And, we don't get a ton of Kane figures anymore, especially masked Kane. I guess if we do get a Kane, it's usually masked Kane. But it's been a while, it feels like. I got the Survivor Series chair. These chairs are always a little nicer. They kind of got a padding to them. Not really a padding, but they got something to them. But there you have it. There's Kane. Only one head scan with this one. You're not going to get the non-masked Kane version in this. But like I said, the paint apps are really good on this one. Which, as you guys have been following along in the videos lately, it's been really hit and miss with Mattel quality. But I don't see really... I got a little black mark down there on the thigh. Not the worst I've ever seen. I'd still prefer it not to be there. But I don't know if that's just rushing or what. Ab crunched a little tight. It's all right. But there you have it. Another Kane figure. If you guys haven't got a masked Kane in a while or you missed some of the other ones, you need at least some kind of representation of a masked Kane in your collection. This one should be it. Like I said, hitting the stores now. Traditionally with these Survivor Series sets, you wait till February, March, you play that long game. You can get quite the deal on some of these on clearance. We've even seen them at the Dollar General stores in years past. So it depends what you want to do. If you want to play that long game, more power to you. Anyways, let's take a peek at the next one. Okay, next up in the Survivor Series 2020 set, we got Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is no stranger to the Elite line, as we've had an NXT Elite, a regular Elite, this Elite, and then we got a few Elites coming in the future. Obviously, he's the champion right now, so they're pumping him out at a Randy Orton-like pace right now. So if you haven't got a Drew McIntyre by now, I don't know what you're waiting for. The NXT one was pretty hard to get. The last Elite was really hard to get. This should be the start of easier Drew McIntyre figures to get, I would have to believe. If not this one, it'll be the next one. But I got Drew from Survivor Series. I believe this was 2018. I'd have to look. There he is in the package there. He comes with the Raw shirt. As we've seen in years past Survivor Series, they come with a Raw, SmackDown shirt or a Survivor Series shirt. So he's the lucky one to get the red Survivor Series shirt in this one. Looking at the figure in the package, I always think the torso and chest is way too big on this figure. Something looks off. I'm just not a fan of that look. Does come with that extra head, which we've seen before with his NXT and his other ones. They love to give us 2 head sculpts of Drew. So there you have it. There's the front. There's this glamour shot on the side. A little in-ring action on the side. You can see he's got his vest coat deal on. We did not get that with this figure. We got it with his last Elite, however. There is the back of the packaging. You can see Drew giving that little smirk there. Giving him one of those. Let's read the back. Let's see what it says. From Ayr, Scotland, 265 pounds, 6'5". Career highlights: WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Raw Tag Team Champion. The Scottish Psychopath was the first superstar drafted to the victorious Team Raw in 2018 Survivor Series. So there you go, 2018. So there you go. Same package as we saw before. Let's open it up. See what's going on. See you later. Alright. I just don't like that chest. I don't know if it's just because he's angled weird in the package. It just looks weird to me. Maybe I'm crazy. I gotta decide what head to use too. Let's check out this one. Just not, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Almost looks like an Undertaker Kane from that ringside special pack last year. Knock these hands out, maybe. Maybe. There we go. The old Raw shirt out. Jeez. Maybe. There it is. See you later. I just find this torso to be way too big. I don't know. I guess it looks better once you get it crinkled right. I don't know what to think about it exactly. There it is. Drew McIntyre. He's got both open hands. I like to see something a little bit different, so that's kind of cool. At the back, got some graphics on the back tights. Let's grab a ringside stand here. Ooh, he's not fitting on the ringside stand. That's weird. Maybe it's just a bad foot. Wow, very tight on the ringside stand. I haven't had one of those in a long time. Let's see this red shirt. There's the red Raw shirt. Cloth goods. Whenever we can get cloth goods, I'm a fan of that. I prefer the cloth over those big, bulky, plasticky ones. Just not a fan of those. See you later. Why don't we pull out Drew? We'll go deep into the heart of the collection. We'll get this NXT and his last Elite figure. Kind of compare the 3 right next to each other. I don't know. Drew is toyetic to a certain extent. Getting a little boring, if you ask me. We need something different with our Drew figures, because I got a feeling we're going to keep pumping these out. It's going to be about every other set, probably, of an Elite or at least a basic. We're going to get of Drew for at least the foreseeable future. I just hope they can kind of jazz it up. I mean, he doesn't have face paint. He is a big guy, but he's not a big guy. So I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. I got to decide how to display this. As you guys see, I displayed this one with the long hair down, this one with the short hair. I think I'll probably leave this head on is probably my plan. I'll probably leave these two hands on and give him one of those jazz hand displays maybe. And then I'll put the Raw shirt on him. That'll give a little pointed difference to him, I think. Make him a little different. But that being said, Drew's been a tough one to find. Not everybody's had success finding him. I think this should help. Usually this set sits around for a little bit. Like I said, it goes to the Dollar Generals. It goes all over the free world. So I think people will have time to get a Drew McIntyre. I do think this will be in a lot of people's collections. But it does make me a little nervous that we're going to get just Drew overload and we're not going to get too many changes. I still myself have to get that new top pick, Drew McIntyre. I take a look and make sure it's something at least a little bit different than these. If it's 100% straight repaint, it's a pass. But is what it is. Guy's on top. He's going to get a lot of figures. That's just the way it goes. We've seen it with John Cena's, Rey Mysterio's, Randy Orton's, and Drew McIntyre's. But not bad. Not a bad figure. Probably not my favorite in the set. We'll rank them all at the end. But there you go. There's 3 Drew McIntyres, including the new Survivor Series one. Let's take a look at the next one. All right, next up in our unboxing of the Survivor Series Elite set, we got Samoa Joe. Now, this is an okay figure. I do think this will be the biggest peg warmer of the 4. Samoa Joe, we've had a lot of Elites over time. He's more of an announcer right now. Hopefully that changes, but he's an announcer right now. I just don't think kids and people are clamoring for a Samoa Joe figure. This Samoa Joe figure does come with a SmackDown shirt, though. So there you go. You got Joe. He's all decked out in his SmackDown gear. Extra set of hands. Not a terrible figure. We'll get into that once we get it open. We've had some looks at this in the past. A little glamour shot there. There he is on the side. And then, of course, the back. Let's read the back. Let's see what it says here. Huntington Beach, California. Home of Tito Ortiz. Weight 282 pounds, 6'2", career highlights, United States champion, NXT champion. At Survivor Series 2018, Team SmackDown recruited the Destroyer to dominate the Team Army, or Team Raw Army. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's open him up. See what's going on with this Joe figure. Maybe. There it is. See you later. Right off the bat, I had a worry about this, and it was taken away from me. So look at that shirt. I was worried it would be the full sleeve shirt. As you guys saw in the glamour shot, he was wearing a cutoff tee, and that's what this is. It's a cutoff tee. So very cool there. I'm glad they did that and kept that true to life. Knock these hands out. To me, I'm going to use these hands that are on him already. I don't have a Joe displayed with the Shaka Bra hands, so this will be the one. Get the shirt out of here. Put that back in, and we'll see you later. All right. I don't mind this Joe. Like I said, I do feel this will be the peg warmer Joe, but I'm okay with this figure as a whole. I think it's a little bit underrated. I like this head scan. A lot of people may have slept and may not have this version of Joe in their collection, as this Samoa Joe was released in a 2-pack with Rey Mysterio. Those were not listed at traditional retailers. You couldn't find those at the Walmarts and Targets. I think Walmart might have had them online only. But that's where this Samoa Joe comes from, and I actually have the other Samoa Joe right here. Exact same figure, just red instead of blue. So you choose, what team do you want Samoa Joe on, and you can take your pick. If you want him a SmackDown guy, you put him in the blue. If you want him on Raw, you put him in the red. We will use this. I will probably put this shirt on him, and that's probably how I'll display them. But an underrated Joe figure, and actually probably my favorite Joe figure from the NXT one I liked, because that was an earlier one. He came with the title belt. That was pretty exciting to get. But we had a lot of Joes over time. Some just not, they kind of get lost in the shuffle and not the best. Like I said, the Rey 2-pack in the red here, I thought that was the best Samoa Joe so far. This is the exact same figure, so I feel the same way about it. This is one of those nice, simple repaints. You get a little bit different. You get a shirt, some different accessories. It's not terrible to a hardcore collector like me. These are the kind of repaints I can live with. I hate it when it's just a very minimal. At least there's a little bit more to it. You get an extra accessory. That's all right. But not the most exciting figure, I'll give you that. But I think an underrated figure as a whole. And if you don't got this red one from the 2-pack, definitely get this blue one. I think this Samoa Joe's deserved to be in everybody's collection in one way or the other, if not both. So there you have it. Let's open up the last one, and probably the most anticipated one of the whole set. All right, our final unboxing and the most anticipated unboxing is the return to the Mattel Elite line of one John Morrison. As we all know, John Morrison came back to the company earlier this year in 2020 and had figures way back in the day. He could be almost a part of that 10 years of domination. I guess he can't because he left, but really cool to get John Morrison back. I was kind of surprised that our first John Morrison figure back was in a subset like the Survivor Series line and not your typical Elite line. Very interesting move, but we'll look at this, but I think they got a lot of reuse. They had the molds, they had some of that stuff ready to go, so it was a pretty easy figure to make. And who knows, this depicts back to 2007. They could have had this ready to go before he left, and maybe this is they played the long game in releasing this one, and it's finally out now. But there it is, John Morrison. A lot of people are going to want this one for that tag title. I could see people maybe even buying 2 of this figure, flipping it to get 2 tag titles. Comes with an extra set of hands, glasses, of course. Packaging we've seen already. Little glamour shot. Little in-ring shot. And, of course, the back of the package. Legal stuff on the bottom. Didn't show those, but nobody cares about that. Nobody at all. From LA, Los Angeles, California, 215 pounds, 6 feet tall, SmackDown Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and ECW Champion. The mayor of Slamtown and his tag team partner, The Miz, challenged the ECW Champion in a triple threat match at Survivor Series 2007. So there you have it. Let's open him up. Like I said, it's been a long time since we've had a John Morrison figure. See you later. Not bad. The new head scan looks good. This is a pretty solid figure by the looks of things right off the bat. Very solid figure. There's the plastic prison shot. Love the tag team titles. You know, whenever we get the old tag team belts, gotta love it. That's a really good title. Hopefully I can get another one, or maybe they're going to release somebody else with one of those shortly. I don't know. Glasses, you don't want to lose those. Nothing worse than losing your glasses. Pop these hands out. Pop the hands on the floor. We don't need that one anyways. Whoa. Whoa. See you later. So this is exactly how I'm going to display him in my display. These are some big elbow pads on him. I mean, too big. It looks kind of goofy on him. That's one gripe I got, but really good face scan, good true effects, whatever you want to call it. Really good looking figure. Very solid looking figure. Let's put him on the stand so we can play around. Let's talk about this one. Man, these figures are tight to get in these stands today. I don't know what's up with that. Very solid figure here. Let's take a look. I brought out some of the John Morrisons of the past. There's a few other ones. A little known fact for you guys that have just started collecting Elites in the last, I don't know, couple of years. A lot of people are like, oh, those Chase figures. That was quite the revolutionary thing they were doing. Well, us longtime collectors know the Mattel was doing Chase Elites way back at the beginning. This is John Morrison, like Series 3 maybe Series 1. I can't remember. You lose count when you're that many series in. But a very, very early John Morrison figure. This was the regular release in this nice maroon coat, I guess we'd call it. But then there was the Chase in the really bright red. I really prefer this one. This is probably the best John Morrison figure of all time. Look at these beautiful details from Mattel. When's Mattel going to get back to giving us like coats like this? That is awesome. I wish we would have got it with this one. I think we'd all would have loved a nice coat with this one. But I did get one, an aftermarket coat. We see that right here. I did pick this up online. Let's see what it looks like. Let's give it the old trial run here. All right, can I get it in here? Let me dress him up here. All right, now we're getting him. We're gonna make him. We're gonna truly turn him elite here. We're gonna get his glasses on. These are always tough to get in because you got to go around the hair. Can I get them in? Yeah, it's always tough getting them in around the hair. There's like a little spot you got to get them into. I wish they would have painted the glasses better. As you guys can see in these, the crosses are painted in the glasses. He does have those here. It's just they're not painted in. So that's a little depressing, but not bad. Not bad with this coat. Not 100% like Mattel would do it, but it's pretty close. I don't mind it. I'll display it with this coat on. Sometimes you got to buy some of these aftermarket things to dress up your elites. Do what Mattel didn't do for us. I know it takes cost up and all that fun stuff, but it just adds so much to some of these figures when you can get some extra things in your utility belt to use, I guess you would say. So there you have it. There is the 3 John Morrisons. I still got to say I like this one the best, probably followed by this one. This one's okay. The head scan's really good on this, so that's been updated and nice. They didn't just rest on their laurels and use the old head scan. But of the 3, you got to go with these 2 over this one. But still a cool figure, and like I said, I do feel this will be the most popular one of the set because it feels like a first time in the line. It's not really technically, but it really feels that way. Not too much different than R-Truth in a couple of Elite Series back. But there you go. There's John Morrison. Let's take them all together. Let's rank them. Let's see who we like the best and who we like the least. All right, guys, let's wrap up the video. Let's rank them in order, and I've already done it for us. So number 1, it's got to be John Morrison. Just not having a John Morrison figure for so long, that's why he's number 1. I think he'll be a number 1 for a lot of people. He'll be the most wanted of the set, like I said earlier. Number 2, got to be Kane. Just something about a big figure, a mass figure. You know me, I'm just a sucker for those. And this Kane is pretty cool looking, even though there's a little inaccuracies on it, but I can look the other way on that one. One note, as I was getting him displayed here, I don't know if you can hear that, he's got a rattle to him. There's a piece of plastic or something broken off inside. I do not like that at all. I actually hate that. It's ridiculous. Number 3 and number 4, it's kind of one of those things. I don't know which way to go, really. I went with Samoa Joe because blue's my favorite color, probably outside of black. And I like the jacket, or not the jacket, the shirt we got with him. I like the head scan and everything, even though this is pretty much 100% repaint. But Drew McIntyre is the same way. It feels like just a repaint of the other 2 and a mixture of some of the other Drews we've got to put this one. And we're getting so many Drews in the future. I'm just going to put him in the 4 slot for this one with Samoa Joe number 3. But an okay set. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see the distribution model on these. It sounds like Target's going to be getting these pretty heavy. They've already arrived in some areas, so be on the lookout. There's going to be some deals out there. I always tell you guys, got to get a deal. Check your Target out. A lot of savings throughout the holidays. You could probably get this set fairly cheap if you're a little bit patient at Target this Christmas season. But I expect these to be everywhere. Other online retailers. Probably even discount stores down the line. Especially some of these could be pretty cheap. So do what you want to do. This could be one of those long game sets I might recommend for some of you guys out there. But that's my heavy hitter lineup right there. So you guys tell me in the comments, are you picking this set up? Are you passing on this set? Are you picking and choosing? Are you playing the long game? What do you think about this set? Did I get the order correct? I don't know. Everybody's got an opinion. I'm sure your guys are different than mine. But let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video as usual. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And for John Morrison, and for Kane, Samoa Joe, Drew McIntyre, my boy Lemmy laying on the floor, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.